Shout out my son, Maurice the director. Shout out Maurice the director.
And shout out to Maurice the director.
It's you. Tell me what you need, tell me what you want, Yo, man, shout out to Maurice the director, Evolution Dina. We live in the living room, man. I'm your boy, Jordon Edward. Make sure y'all check me out. I am Jordon Edward, EDWARD, icon. You know what it is.
All right, Jordon, welcome to Live in the Living Room.
What's going on with you? Let me turn to you, though. Hold on.
All right. All right, so talk to us. Where you from?
Originally, man, we out of Springfield, Mass. Shout out to the birthplace of basketball, 413, but I do reside in New Haven County, Hamden, Connecticut. Shout out to the 203, like I always said, 413 birthed me, 203 made me.
Ooh, okay. All right, so Jordon, that's got to be your birth name, right?
That is the God-given name, yes, sir.
So no stage name, it's
Nah,
name.
Jordon Edward, that's what you get.
All right, I like that. So how long you been an artist?
I've been an entertainer for my whole life.
Entertainer.
Yeah.
Excuse me. How long you been an entertainer?
Whole life since we was out the womb, even before, because we had this, you know what I'm saying, curtain call before.
Yeah, I hear that. No, I hear that. But tell us about that though. Like growing up, what was it like?
Growing up was, everybody always said it was hard. Like I say in my song Vaughn, track 5 on the new album, Return to Lyrics, which was originally my stage name. I actually rebranded to Jordon Edward after my grandfather passed, Edward Toomer. I am named after him. He didn't have any sons, so I wanted to carry that legacy on. And what better way than your name? That's who you are. But growing up, you know, life is always going to pull, turn, twist, fight, kick, whatever the case may be. So you gotta just hold on to the rail and just hold on to that motherfucker and just take that ride. And I'm a Pisces, so you gotta always come from that water. You gotta be water, so no matter what, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be ready for any situation and just take it for what it is. Life's too hard to worry about the past. That shit gone, future ain't here yet, so just stay present, because that's why it's a gift every day.
That's a fact.
So as far as life, you can look at it and say what it was, but for me to still be here years later is a blessing. So life is a journey. I'm loving every day, every second of it, even at this moment. This is all I care about.
Well, that's a lot to swallow for the afternoon. That's a lot. All right. But like growing up, where did you first see yourself as an entertainer? Like as a child? Like when did you start to display that?
I always, as a young kid, growing up, my mother grew up in Inglewood, New Jersey. She a Jersey girl. She'll tell you to the day she, you know what I'm saying, no longer here, and you'll know after that. But just always as a kid, I just always just admire. I remember I fell in love with cinematography and just movies and stuff at a young age, even music. Like I said, my mother growing up in Inglewood, New Jersey, she actually went to school with the Isley Brothers.
Oh wow!
So it's a lot of music history out of that Teaneck, Inglewood area, especially just Jersey as a whole. So always growing up with the, you know, the elements, Earth, Wind, and Fire, all that stuff. Just waking up every Saturday morning like cartoons. It's just part of the script. So just always had that love for music and everything like that. And I just always remember after we always went over the George Washington Bridge, it was just like God was just trying to tell. Cause my favorite artist all the time is Tupac. And, you know, every time we got over that bridge, she switched on that oldie station over there. And, you know, that old remix Tupac would come on like Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, child. So just things like that, just growing up and just loving music for what it was. And as I got older, I got introduced to more of the culture, you know what I'm saying, as far as that rap and everything like that. So having that early interest in R&B, now mixing with rap, it just had everything. And then also just watching videos and stuff like that. I used to really just watch videos and, you know, would be able to tell it was a Hype Williams video in like the first 10 seconds because of how they introed and stuff like that. I was very much into that. I always tell people I'm that Black Virgin Cable guy, Jim Carrey. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Even when I'm watching stuff, I'm studying, I'm seeing how cuts has happened, I'm seeing how transitions has happened, how many cameras is on set, and, you know, just really analyzing different things, seeing how the lighting is and all the other things, just all elements and just being creative. So just entertainment has just been me because that's what I indulge.
Now this is important though because you don't just make music, you're an entertainer, so you do so many different things. But just so that we can kind of maybe take it piece by piece, what inspires you to make music, like specifically?
Music's my therapy. Like I said, growing up in Springfield, I was a 3-sport athlete: football, basketball, and track. I'm actually inducted into the high school sports hall of fame there for all 3 sports.
Oh, all 3 sports?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no seasons off.
Yeah.
So just when I stopped playing, there was a void there. And music has been something where growing up, I couldn't really voice what I wanted to voice. I couldn't express what I wanted to express. I mean, me and Reese was actually talking about that earlier. The stigmas and stuff from growing up when I was younger. I couldn't dye my hair. I couldn't have a nose piercing, not even just nose piercing or earrings and stuff like that, because it didn't have enough time to heal. Because everybody else, yeah, it's cool. You got the spring off here. You play football, basketball, but you got the spring and summer off until you get back in the actual training. You don't got to worry about competing, and you can't wear your nose ring. You can't wear the earring for that sport. So I didn't have time to properly let it heal. And then even back then, people would look at you different if you dyed your beard. If you, I had braids bad enough as it was, and I always had to keep them clean cut and clean kept. So just a lot of different things that I could do to express myself. That just being a black man growing up in this world, we really can't express ourselves how we truly want to, without intimidating somebody.
Was there ever a moment where you thought about taking sports like serious, the way you take music?
Oh, sports was serious, brother. I did the 3 sports. I had no seasons off.
I mean, to a professional level, though.
The professional, I actually was involved in a couple different accidents that, it messed me up mentally. And, even when I went to college, I had to make a decision over my health or play from a coach. And I chose health.
Of course.
So, but that was coming off a severe injury and accident that I had coming into my senior year of high school, where I played hurt the whole season, the whole year. So just a lot mentally and stuff like that. I just took a break, and I ran track at schools too as well, at Southern Connecticut State. But from there, just I had to find a way to express myself, and that's where music came back, and just expressing myself and just wanting to put the work in, and that's what it was. I loved the process of putting the work in to get better, and just loved it. That's what it was. Even now, you say, wow, 3 sports inducted, like. Growing up, I was looking at other people like I got to put in more work, do this, because for me, I would look at somebody that played just basketball and like they had the whole year to practice. I didn't. I'm coming off football. Got it. And literally, we went 3 state championships in football. Literally, we get done a championship game. We're playing our first basketball game in 5 days. Wow. That's not enough time for anybody to get in basketball shape, just the agility type of movements and stuff like that. It's like asking a boxer to go box somebody in 2 weeks. It's like, bro, it's like, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta do like Rocky and that's who one of my favorite guys is. You know what I'm saying? Rocky, and it is what it is. But that's what it is. With great risk come great rewards. So, can you just stay present? And if you're always ready, you ain't gotta worry about getting ready. But like I said, just growing up, it was just a lot. I had a lot of things going on, stuff like that. Just stay present. That's the best way you can get through it. Because you're always gonna have stuff around if you let it think about it.
You said growing up. Now you mentioned you were born in Jersey.
No, my mother was born in Jersey.
Your mom was born in Jersey. I'm sorry. You were born in Springfield.
Yeah, Springfield, Mass. Yeah.
You grew up in Connecticut. When did you move?
I came down here after I graduated high school.
Okay.
Yep. So after I graduated, I went to Southern on football. Then I had the incident with the coach where I had to make that decision. Made that decision for me, and I ran track for 2 years. And then after that, it was, for the first time in my life, I was a regular student. Wow. So
what was that like?
That was changing. That was a life-changing moment, because I mean,
there was a void.
There was ample time.
You know what just popped in my head? Were you in a relationship at any of those times? Like playing all 3 sports? Because I know it'd be hard to balance. So you had a girl too?
I balanced that.
Right.
Because my girl at the time, we met there in track.
Okay, so she was an athlete.
She was track. She was track, and she was just track. And she actually started doing volleyball and some other things, because she was just keeping up to fill her time. Because like, yo, if I'm busy, it's like
you gotta stay busy too.
Yeah, it's not because otherwise you're gonna start just doing some stupid stuff and just bothering me, and we not losing the focus.
Right.
We going to school.
Right.
But that was helpful for me, having that relationship, because we made like competition between each other, like who got the, like, yo, whoever don't get the highest GPA got paid $100.
Oh shit, that's dope.
She always lost, but that's no, let me tell you how mad she was. She lost. I had 1 F on my report card, and she still lost.
Damn.
Yes, it was. But F and a D, and she still lost. Yeah, I wasn't losing that bread. All money in like nips. You know what I'm saying? All money in. But yeah, I had a relationship during that time. We actually had separated when we went to colleges, different colleges and stuff like that.
She left the state?
Yeah, she went down to VA. Yep. I went to Connecticut. So yeah, that, like, during that time, then when I got to school, I was just chilling.
Right.
Yeah, I was just chilling. Cause it takes a lot for a relationship too. Just to talk. Yeah. Just the time. It's time. Yeah. It's time. It's like the hell.
It's time even when y'all not spending it together. It's time.
Put it like this. You see, that's where I think people get messed up with relationship, because they like, if you're not doing. It's time just thinking about it.
Just the time that it takes.
Just the time, it's the hell if it's good or bad. Just the time you have to put in to effectively understand if it's good or bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. It's, you know, you got to just put that time in, and it's like, you got to understand how much time am I going to get. I think a lot of times too, and I don't know if this was a segue to go into relationships and shit, but I think a lot of times too, people just don't understand the time. They're trying to get that instant, like, satisfaction or result instantly, like it's shopping on Amazon or some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like, do you take the time to even look through all the options of Amazon before you even pick that package, or you just go straight to the first
you
prime?
don't look at the reviews. You don't
I'm a review person.
You see,
I'm a review person. I look for the reviews.
But that's the thing, and it's not even that you a review person. Sometimes you be like, oh shit, this is a little better actually.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this was really what I needed. Like, you didn't really take the time, and it's like, with relationships or just anything, it's like, what's the first day? Like, fuck it. Like, the fuck? Have you not heard of the tortoise and the hare?
Yeah, but let me ask you a personal question. How old are you?
36.
Okay, so you're 36 and you're able to come to that realization. I know plenty of men your age, older and younger, and I don't hear nobody talking like that.
Right.
I mean, that's the thing. I was thinking this at 17. I wasn't saying
it's
it.
not an age thing. I'm coming to realize it's really not an age thing. Right. As far as how mature you are, how much understanding you have regarding relationships, and how much effort it takes. First of all, it takes so much effort. It takes a high level of consciousness to be able to communicate what you even want in the first place.
Definitely.
Out of a relationship.
It takes high level consciousness to understand yourself.
There you go.
If you understand yourself, then you have a chance of understanding everything else.
Your parents are together?
No.
Okay.
That's off the rip. That's why I look at the way I look at shit now.
That's interesting.
Why? Because my father did what he did everything he wanted to do. He was that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I had to, instead of being mad, I would watch film for situations whose dad wasn't in the house. That's why TGIF Friday was so, like, it's important to me, because all of them had dads. So, and then at the same time, I understand so many different cultures watching the different shows, because they're not the same dads. French Prince dad is different than Home Improvement's dad.
Right.
Step by step.
The Huxtables.
Huxtable, but step by step, that's a stepfather.
Yeah, R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying? Full House, R.I.P. to Bob, you know what I'm saying? That's a different dad, but then you got Jesse, you got Joey, like, oh, this is, Jesse turns different type of dad.
Yeah, once he became a dad.
Once he became a dad.
Definitely.
With twins. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, and believe it or not, he found music.
Oh, look at that. He did.
That's true.
No, he did.
And popped at his old age.
Yeah.
Might have been 36. But that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just understanding and just it's staying in the moment and just, you know, and then seeing what tomorrow brings. That's it, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta just take things as they are. And sometimes just understand it, like DMX says, let a snake be a snake.
Right, there you go. And that's one thing that I think I would say our women struggle with these days is just like see the duck for what it is. The duck is a duck. It's walking like a duck. It's talking like a duck. It's a duck. Let it go. But at the same time, you do have men. I feel like they're waiting for the woman to bring out the communication in them. Communication is huge to me. If you can't say what it is you want or say why it is you feel the way that you feel, then it's a dub. Communication
is everything. And that's what I studied in school, was communications.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Because it's the number one thing. Even
and it's
if
very important in the industry you're in.
It's not even. It's important. That's the thing. We put it. What industry are you talking about? Let me ask you that. No. What industry are you talking about? Because when you say industry, your life is the first industry. That's why there's an I there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be able to communicate. If I come across somebody and they just having that bad day and don't want to be verbal, I gotta understand and be able to see that.
Right.
Do you cross your legs the same way when you're pissed off? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? But that, and then how fast you swinging that leg over. You can tell a lot by how fast a woman swing her leg over. Like, she not in the mood. She happy. She like what she see. You know what I'm saying? Just different things. Even how like you just put your arms up. You know what I'm saying? Are you comfortable? Stuff like that's just different things that you gotta see. But it's, yeah, like I said, you just gotta just take it in and just see what it is and let people be. You know, can you not be around somebody because they're a certain way?
Right.
If it's detrimental to you, but at the same time, can you be around them for a certain period of time?
Right.
Because everybody don't like their job, but you go there.
Right.
And you put 8 hours in.
Hell yeah.
40 hours a week, probably more.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me you can't chill with somebody who, yeah, when they drink, they're gonna be loud and you can't chill with them for an hour? Oh, but they might be the one to get you a house.
Well, since we on this note, real quick, I got something that...
You know what?
Since we on this note, you know, relationships and communication, what do you prefer? Your preferred method of communication, call or text?
So we speak, because you can say, I can hear everything. How you're saying words, what you're breathing, especially with a woman. All them subtles, you can see how she breathes. That's why she taking a sip. She like, hold on.
My protein.
She like, hold on.
I have to get ready for the gym later.
Yeah. He like, hold on. He paid a little too much attention. But that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Is why you talking. Do they take a sip like that with their grin up in cheeks like they got dimples, even though they might not have no dimples? You can tell a lot.
But I still have to.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the fact that you didn't. You see some girls, they don't got no dimples. The dimple pop up when you hit that right. They be like, oh, they really cheesing. Like, look, see? Exactly. You pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So that's communication is key. But plus two, I also not only just did that, I also worked with human services for 10 years with nonverbals. So
that's huge.
Yeah.
You got that showcase coming up, January 29th. Tell us about that.
Oh, we got the indoor High Bazaar. Shout out to the High Bazaar, biggest East Coast legalization, squad organization around. But we have that. It's the indoor High Bazaar, Defy the Odds showcase, January 29th at the indoor High Bazaar. Make sure you follow the page high.bazaar on Instagram, and you'll find out information for that as well. Or check out my page, like I said, IAMJORDONEDWARD. And yeah, we just about to have a crazy showcase. We got a huge lineup. Shout out to all the artists that are coming out all over Connecticut. Connecticut is repping heavy in this. It's going to be a great show. Show starts at 12, so be there for about 11:30, so make sure you get in. Anybody that does come to the event, it's a $20 charge. However, if you are a medical patient or a vet, you are free to get in, and the show is from 12 to 4.
Okay. Well, you say if you are medical, if you work in the medical field?
Nope, if you're a medical marijuana patient.
Oh.
Yeah, this is all medicine that we give to help people.
Okay. So
they can have a good quality of life.
Now, this showcase, though, as far as the High Bazaar, tell us about the High Bazaar and your affiliation with them, or is that your business?
No, it's actually, I'm affiliated with them. So the High Bazaar is, like I said, it's promoting medicine, knowledge, and, you know, getting people informed about the legalization that's going on in Connecticut, and just helping people around and helping serve the community in positive ways. It's all positive ways, positive vibes.
So how did you come up with the name Defy the Odds for your showcase?
So Defy the Odds is just anything in life, just like my icon brand. It's no matter what's going on in life, just find that way and defy the odds. You know, you gotta take every day as a gift and figure it out. And, you know, take every opportunity you got until there is no more.
Right.
So it's always just defy the odds, no matter what. Something happens, you just gotta figure out if you love it and you're obsessed with it and that's your passion, what you drive to do, you're gonna find a way.
It's 11:30. That's a.m., right?
That is, yes. So the event is open from 10 a.m. January 29th to 4. The showcase is starting at 12 p.m.
Oh, and we have Master Blue's gonna be performing at that, right? If
Yes.
I'm not mistaken, that's the one that that's where I saw that flyer.
Yeah, he will be performing with myself, as I am performing as well. He will be there as well for Vision. So make sure y'all definitely come check that out.
Okay. So how did you come up with the name Icon for your brand?
Name any icon or person that you looked at that ain't never had to overcome anything. That's what made him. So that's what leads back to the mission, is that you'll defy the odds. If you do that, you are icon in yourself because you did it.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about no other applause. We did it. So just like they watching Insecure, we did it. So that's about it. But yeah.
So you also film as well, right? So film by Phoenix.
I am a creative director as well. Yes, do film, edit, everything, all the above. Just like I said, I was that kid watching TV all the time, just seeing how things was, just rewatching it, just looking at deeper messages, filming how many cameras, things like that.
Right.
So it's what I love. It's what I wake up and do. I'm always creating. So.
When did you pick up your first camera?
Picked it up when I was 8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the reason why I picked it up was my little sister. Shout out to my sister, Nia Richardson. She out in Arizona right now. But she was on the dance.
Big sis or little sis?
Little sis.
Okay.
So she was on the dance team for dancing. She was on a recital. She was on company, actually. And I remember we went to the recital, and this is back when, like, you know, you record it, then you gotta go back and watch it with the fans and stuff like that. After you just went to the recital 3 straight days, 3 straight days, it ain't nothing changed.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? My mother recorded it, everything, and it's like the 4th day, and I'm like, I already gotta practice. I gotta come sit down with the fam and watch it. Man, half the show was looking at feet.
Damn.
Half the show was behind somebody's head. Then the time that she was on the person, she's jumping, and I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna watch this for another 3 hours on the 4th day, bro, like I need to be able to watch something that's entertaining, man. This is trash. So, you know, just like anybody, mother, you do it then.
Yeah.
Say less. Say less. Yo, then the next year came. Next year came, man, when I say you had the clear shot between 2 heads, then the in between scenes, I go down to the stage, get the floor, you know what I'm saying, seeing the feet, I try to get on stage and might get the drums or see them come in. Man, I was sitting there proud that day. Hit that joint right out. She was like, oh yeah. Down. Even people on the stands was like, oh yeah, you really moving with this camera, huh? All these angles, bro.
So was it one of those big old camcorders?
It was one of them on the shoulders. It was one of them on the shoulders, like, you know what I'm saying? I was news early. Already had it down. I watched the news and everything. They was already coming to our game, so I was just watching them while I'm in the game, seeing how they move. Oh yeah, he ran a little bit like that and ducked down. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Moving just like
let me get back in this play though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just always just observant, man. That's what filming is.
So back to relationships. Your girlfriend Erica Lynn, she's a makeup designer, makeup
He did his research.
So she does makeup and lashes. How long has she been doing that?
She's been doing that for about 5 years now.
And how long you guys been together?
We've been together 6.
Okay, so you seen it from when she wasn't doing it to now when she's doing it.
I'm the one that helped her get started.
Okay.
So
And she's LLC too, because I see you LLC too.
Yeah, everything's official, bro.
I'm gonna need you to help me do that with my brand too.
If it ain't documented, it don't count.
Yeah, it definitely don't count.
Facebook or Instagram tag. You know what I'm saying?
So how is that, like, you both, like, being entrepreneurs?
I'm full-time entrepreneur. She actually is also a special needs teacher.
Okay, you need capital, so definitely, I understand that.
Yeah, so she does that for the love. She loves it. That's what she took up. She likes to give back. But she does do her thing on the side as well with the makeup and lashes.
Right.
So, yes, it's just being busy. Being busy. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? We like to tell some employer or something like that what we're worth, but it's like really it's the production. If you can produce, then it's what you're worth. You know what I'm saying? Not just let me take a job because I can get 80K. It's like I'm gonna pay you because that's the job.
Right.
But realistically, they want somebody that they paying 80K and can make them 180K. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I went full time myself, just leaving other companies like Verizon and them, because I was making them so much, and like I need to be able to
that same time
do my thing.
Put in and make yourself.
Yeah, it got to the when I was at Verizon, it got to the point where I knew what I was doing. I can do in 25 hours during the week, but because of the laws and how they run business and how everything is. But you gotta work 40 hours. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, this is not worth my time.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
is she a fan of your music too?
Who?
Your girlfriend.
If she wasn't, she wouldn't be my girl.
Right.
Is that like a requirement?
Right. Yeah.
Is that a requirement?
I need you down with all my albums first.
I just need to know.
The thing is this, is you don't have to be a fan, because it's what it is if she loves it. So that's the thing. If she didn't love it, then it's like, a lot of my music is about her and just other things that I've experienced with her. You know what I'm saying? Amongst other things in my life. So it's like, if you're not hearing that message, then it's
cosmically,
it's like, what's the communication?
Definitely.
What's the connection between
so that's what that is.
Definitely makes sense. I was just playing.
I mean, hey, there's some people that they don't, but that might be why they fire. I don't know.
Right.
We gonna write more fire than that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is.
What about kids? You got kids?
No, we do not.
Okay. So that factor is not there for time management, but y'all seem to manage your time very well. Are y'all just good? Y'all get up early type of thing? Y'all got a nice bed schedule?
I get up early all the time, so yeah. She working on it though.
I feel like when you're not working, cause you gotta get up to start the day, and make that money. So
it's not even about it, brother. Money comes in abundance. You don't gotta chase it, bro.
Right.
God provide that. They burn more money than we can spend. So why you waking up early for that?
Right.
Nah, that's not why we're waking up early. Waking up early because we want to get more jump on the life that we got.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. That right there is just waking up in mental meditation, working out, everything that comes with myself, and then reading. You know what I'm saying? So that's is everything for me. Those first couple hours is me.
Got it.
And then we start to do other things that are you, but start to exit out, just like how you work your way through the house to go to work. You don't just wake up and just run outside and put the car on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, let me wake up and do my routines. So that's how that is.
All right.
I feel like a lot of the artists that we're getting for these interviews have that same mindset or that same thought pattern about money. Like you said, it's not about money.
Money doesn't matter anymore, which is really good. Motivation. It's not the motivation.
No, I've worked jobs that, make the money. That was the goal, but those were goals. To do what I do now, why would I go to another job? Like I can just put more hours into this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's other ways and that's the thing. It's like this right here. You gotta go out and eat. You figure stuff out. Because you don't have that reassurance of just a regular check.
Right.
know?
You get complacent when you have that regular check.
Yeah.
And then there's a certain fire that's lit up in you when you know that it all depends on you.
I mean, it's like Eric Thomas says, a lion hunts, but they ain't gonna just eat anything. They gonna wait until it's time to go and they gonna get it. So that's what it is.
Okay, I'm listening. All right, so we want to talk about that album that you just dropped.
The Return of Lyrics.
Yes.
Yep. On Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day you dropped it.
Right.
Every day is a gift.
What is your favorite song on that album?
What is his favorite song on the album?
There's like 14 tracks on there, right?
There's definitely 14 tracks on the album. Definitely. Like I told y'all before, I first came out being J Lyrics, and J Lyrics was off the movie Jason's Lyrics.
Okay.
That's where I got it from.
Yeah.
And Lyrics being Lyrics, Jada Pickett, who showed him a whole new world outside of Houston. You know what I'm saying? With that track being 14, when you say 14, my good friend, she was from Houston.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that album is very personal, because I also was racially assaulted 3 years ago on January 17th, 2019, coming up on 3 years. And that day I injured my knee, and mentally I just had a mental breakdown. Nobody knew. And I spent the next 7 months isolated, just in my house, didn't want to leave. I'm a TV person.
You didn't want to watch TV?
Bro, the TV would be on at 7 o'clock. My girl would leave. It would be 5 o'clock. She come in the house. I couldn't tell you what the fuck was on TV. And literally, I thought only 5 minutes passed. Had surgery, end of 2019, COVID hit. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Going through that whole pandemic, a lot of people getting offered them this. I can't do shit because physically, by the state, I'm deemed not able to work. So I'm not eligible for shit. No bread, no nothing. Even when I was isolated, that's what started to get me out, was I developed Icon clothing. Because from there, I was able to put pictures of different movies that inspired me growing up on my shirt. That was like my voice for the day, to speak. Later through that, like I said, going through COVID, couldn't get the second surgery that I needed for my cartilage replacement knee. Finally had it in 2021. And like those 3 years, it was just, that's where the filming came into play at. It was like I started filming because it was good for me to start moving again. You know what I'm saying? Just like basically like almost like rehab, rather than just sitting at the house, go to work out 1 session a day and then not really do nothing and stuff, just regular shit in the house. You're not really, but like to be sitting there squatting, doing all those things that I do on my knee, it was really rehab. A lot of people don't know the first 6 months of 2021, I couldn't walk. I did 70 productions to end 2021. But a lot of those days, people don't know, I would come home, ice bath, you know what I'm saying, ice machine. I went through 3 ice machines through those 3 years of rehab. You know what I'm saying? So waking up 3, 4 in the morning, icing, you know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that, constant massages, stuff like that, stretching, all that stuff. Just the process.
Yeah, because you couldn't get the proper work done.
I rehab myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, even when I went to the rehab facility, they was like, bro, you 8 weeks ahead of schedule. So, you know what I'm saying? At that point, it's just maintenance and just really just wait for the year. Like, physically, like, I haven't physically, like, played, like, no back and forth sports because it just hasn't been a year yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, are you waiting for that, though?
Yeah, coming up. Yeah, it's almost a year. February 8th it be, we good. You know what I'm saying? So, waiting for that. Hopefully everything be good. We can get back to just doing some type of physical fun.
What would you choose first? The touch football or basketball?
You know, we Kobe Bryant, so basketball first. Football, we just play Madden, we good, you know what I'm saying? As far as that, but yeah, basketball, just get back out there and just have some fun with the fellas and stuff like that, but that's about it. Mm-hmm.
We know you just dropped that album right before the year ended, but you got any new singles you plan to release for this year?
I do actually have a new single that will be coming out soon. It's called Wasting Time. So that would be coming out soon as well.
And it's just you by yourself?
Nah, it's with my homegirl Bella.
Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna see that. She actually will be at the showcase as well on the 29th of January.
Performing her own work?
Yes,
okay.
yes. And we will actually be debuting that song too there as well.
All right.
She a singer? She an MC?
She is a singer.
Right.
So yeah, she definitely. We got this showcase is a little different. We got rappers, we got hip hop, we got singers. Yeah, we got entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about that. Okay. I have to pull up. What made y'all choose, or who chose for it to be in the morning? That's so interesting.
Well, that's when the event's always been like that. Just an early morning to the midday. You know, like I said, it's giving back medicine, knowledge, and stuff like that for good people. So you want to open that up at a certain time so people can start to get out in their day, because you know a lot of people can't make certain things later in the evenings and stuff like that. Not even that, it's just harder for transportation. You know what I'm saying? Especially with our facility there at the event, it's wheelchair accessible, everything like that. So you know, just having those type of things, and you know, like I said, we help for like veterans, people with autism, stuff like that. They have routines. And this goes back to my knowledge of just working with, you know, a lot of times you want to get them out early.
Right.
So that they can get through, because as the day goes on, more people are out, which makes it uncomfortable for them.
Definitely.
So.
All right, so who you listen to right now? Who are your influences, or who do you just turn on when you get in your car?
Listen to me.
I can agree. You had like a good 30-40 minute ride.
Yeah, I listen to me, because there's nobody that sounds like me. I'm a vibe, and I'm my own vibe.
Right.
Just if you like that vibe, you like that vibe.
Yeah.
So that is what it is. And the album has all types of vibes. As you see, we water like Pisces, so.
Very fluid, very
yes.
moldable.
But yeah, that's it right there.
Talk about your new projects that you're working
on. Like I said, the project that I always work on is myself. Like, that's just first things first. Whatever comes. I'm a creative, so whatever inspires me, that's what I work on right then and there. I stay present.
I feel like I need to write that down. Give me a second. No, that's really important, and I've never really heard it put like that. I mean, I may have, but it's like the reminder that you need, that you're your own project.
Yeah.
You might have this and that going on, but you yourself made your project.
Gotta take care of you first.
I hear that.
So any collaborations with your clothing brand?
I'm always collaborating. I actually have a young lady, 14, Emma Arts.
Okay.
She actually created the Emma Arts creation, Women of Basketball, where you see the women of the WNBA on the front of the shirts. So I've actually partnered.
Is she a ball player as well?
No, she is not. She's just an artist. So, you know, to have her get involved, as far as just creating and releasing that art, but also at the same time, she's starting to learn the business end of it.
From you or just self-taught?
Nah, me. As far as seeing the back end of how shipping, you know,
right,
pricing, stuff like that, production, all those types of things that, you know, when you first get into this, you're like, oh, let me just create and just sell. It's a lot of things that go on the back end that, you know, you want to make sure you understand how you're going about it, and not just all get it thrown on you, because it's challenging.
Definitely.
You just jump in.
It's discouraging too, because you got to invest.
I mean, if you're worried about, that's why I said don't worry about money. But you.
That's true. That's true.
You know, you from New York. You know what I'm saying? If you don't spend money, you ain't making none.
Right.
You know
That's a fact.
Sad reality. What does making it mean to you?
See you tomorrow.
That's it. That's it. Just waking up.
Yeah, right.
I'm with it.
Some people do forget about that. Because like, it's funny when we ask that question.
Simple as life.
When we ask that question, people always go to like their artistry, like to like, you know, making it as a celebrity or just, you know, making more money. So like when you say that, like definitely you gotta thank God just to be able to wake up.
Hi Mom, I made it.
Yeah. That's a fact. You know, I made it to the next day, especially with COVID, people dying, dropping like flies. You know?
Man. So if you had the opportunity to talk to your younger self with the knowledge that you have now, what would you tell yourself?
I believe you talk to yourself every day. I ain't never grow up.
Elaborate, please.
I'm still that same kid. That's what Return the Lyrics is. I went back to that kid. Because I let life dam me up like the water. I was chasing the dollar, all that other shit. I was sitting here looking at other people, you know what I'm saying, observing them, getting immersed with them, like, instead of worrying about my own wave and how it flowed. So, it's, yeah. Just fell in love with my younger self again and started doing what I wanted to do. So, that's really it. Never lose vision, like an icon.
Right.
Well, if you had the opportunity to record a track with any mainstream artist right now, who would you choose?
Probably be Drake.
You got a title for that track? And what kind of song? Like R&B or pop song?
It would be a vibe.
It's a vibe. I can see why. That makes sense. I can see the correlation there. I feel like
It's the vision.
Okay. All right. No title for the track. Just they haven't. Most people don't. They don't really know like what you would call it. Or it would be like just be a vibe. It would be a vibe.
What are you saying? That might be the song.
Right. Right. It's the vibe.
If you had the opportunity to join a label or continue being independent?
Just spoke about that earlier.
Yeah. That's why I asked you that too, because of these questions, just to kind of pick your brain.
It's I mean, a label has a lot of different things that they can offer you, but at the same time, it all depends on where you're at independently and what you want to do. Am I driven by money? No. So I don't care if I can make 50 mil, because I'm probably going to give it back. So it's realistically what are the terms? Because I'm already doing what you're, like, I can release music whenever I want. I can do this, I can do that. And it's like, well, I can pay you $1 million. Bro, I have the perfect life now. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I do what I need to do now. It all depends on what the situation is that day, what they're offering. Just because I'm never not gonna listen to anybody and see what's there. Right. MLK said that best. You don't listen, like, that's knowledge is power. So, just understanding that, just seeing what the offer is, and then at that current time, what am I doing? How can I maximize certain things that I'm doing? Does that make sense to partner up with them? Because at the same time too,
it's interesting you say partner up with them versus like them signing to the label.
Why would I sign with them when you're getting a creative director, you're getting a clothing designer, you're getting a non-profit that I have, which is called Non-Defy the Eyes Incorporated, working with high schoolers, and I've already been working with.
And I was gonna piggyback off of that because you said giving back. You were telling me about working with the girls basketball team. Yeah, definitely want you to talk more about that.
That's just stuff I do a daily give back every month. Just pick a random organization or whatever type of event just to give back, so people have some high quality content.
Right.
Also, that's what's coming up July 3rd of this year too, which is my Only Icon Summertime Kickoff Cookout. Okay. That's going on July 3rd at 9 Vintage Place at the Irish American Community Center, East Haven, Connecticut, where we have variety of different entrepreneurs and new business owners as well as corporate business owners.
And they're there to just drop gems for the children and stuff like that, talk about their journey?
What they do is they have their tents there, they're actually promoting their businesses, but I have a mixture from corporate all the way down to the mom and pop shops and new entrepreneurs all in the same location. Last year we had Jeep as a corporate sponsor, W.Y.K was hosting. Last year unfortunately got canceled due to the hurricane that we had, but we had a lot of different companies out there. VR Gaming Truck in New England was coming. Better Ways, CBD company.
So they're gonna be there for the third though.
They some of them are coming back. Right now, I just released the flyer. So the vendors, I'll be releasing more information and details at which vendors and stuff like that. But as far as confirmed already, yes, Better Ways Therapeutics will be there. The Irish American Community Center will be there. And I have a couple of surprises that I don't really want to say right now, but some good stuff. We actually had the WYBC DJ Platinum will be in attendance, as well as a Springfield DJ that I have, DJ Y as one of the other DJs. But many more information will be releasing as time goes on though.
Okay. Isn't DJ Platinum going to be at the showcase coming?
He is the DJ for this showcase.
I pay attention. I pay attention.
You're a Pisces, so I
already
know what time it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
right.
I didn't. No, go ahead. Ask your question. I have a question.
No, I was saying, yeah, right. Pisces.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm an Aries.
You take a shower every day, so regardless, you need us, brother.
You need us.
Right. As I sip my water.
Hate to love us. Give me a second. What is the hardest part, in your opinion, about growing a fan base? If you find it hard.
Yeah.
That goes back to what's your expectations? You know what I'm saying? If you saw the movie Yes Man, like Jim Carrey, the girl, she said, I don't care if I'm singing in front of 20 people or a million. Her fan base is her fan base.
Yeah. I like that. It's all about your perspective. You want a whole stadium?
Yeah, that's really what it is. It's really what it is. And it's like, for the fan base, it's just put yourself in position for it.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Can I fill up a stadium? If I pay for that shit, I know I could. Because people just gonna show the hell up the fact that I got the stadium.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? If I told you right now I had a show at MetLife Stadium.
Right, be there.
I'd be like, hold up, how the hell you get the fuck?
Right.
That's what it is.
How much are the tickets?
But you know what I'm saying? The thing is this, how much is the venue? At the end of the day, it's a fucking venue.
Definitely.
It's a venue. And this is real shit. It's when you see shit from what it is, this ain't Aladdin. I'm not looking at no mirage, bruh. I see it saying, bruh, how much for these acres?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You see sand, acres. How much you need, bruh? For some sand.
Right.
We'll figure it out.
So what's your process? Like, how often do you write?
Every day.
So today, when you leave from here, or later on today, you'll be writing.
But see, what do you call writing? If I'm thinking, if I'm creating.
Yeah, bars are just floating in your head.
It's not even that. How many times did Einstein have to go over his hypothesis every fucking time? Just the fact that I turn a song on and think of it differently, that's part of the process.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not I put it on pen.
So you're always composing.
I'm lyrics.
Always composing. I do that too, so into my phone.
What did lyrics do in Jason lyrics?
She always wrote, yeah.
He always thought. Fuck a right, bro. Thought.
Yeah.
The thoughts first. Ain't the chicken or the egg. It's the thought. Jay-Z tell you right now, he don't write shit.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It's the thought.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's what it is.
So if you had to choose between what makes you happy and what makes you money, which one would you choose?
I'm going to choose happiness because it's going to make me money.
Right. Top 5, dead or alive.
In what category? You talking basketball?
Just because he's an entertainer.
Right.
Talk about.
So as an artist.
Movies, well, yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's interesting. But like, just for music. Yeah, musically.
Music.
And it don't have to be no specific order.
It's not gonna be any specific order. Tupac.
Okay.
R. Kelly.
That's interesting. Most people are probably afraid right now to say stuff like that.
Why are we afraid to say anything about anybody? What they do in their darkness is what they do.
Yeah.
From what they do.
That ain't had nothing to do with me, brother.
That's a fact.
Because that brother trained his voice in the subway. That's how he got strong. Is you going to sing in the subway? People ask me right now, I want to pop. All right, go put a microphone in the PA in the middle of Times Square. It is what it is. It's just understanding. But yeah, he's there. Just creatively. Just, you know what I'm saying? James Brown.
Okay.
Because he's an entertainer.
Yeah, he definitely is. I was never a fan of his voice. I can't lie.
Nah.
Not a fan of his voice, but as an entertainer.
But you know what? You're not a fan of his voice, but you're a fan of his music. Because just like he said, if it feels good, it is good. It's good music.
Right.
He overcame a lot too. What's that, 3?
Yeah.
Nas.
Okay.
Nas is definitely there. I'm gonna have to give 5 to Drake. Just the body of work. Because I remember when I first heard him on Replacement Girl, I remember I told my engineer at the time, I said, he next. And then when he linked up with Trey, I was like, it's over.
Right.
And just to see him evolve. Because a lot of people ain't like him early on. Like my engineer, he was one of them. Like not my current, like my older, he was.
Right, not a fan.
Because he wasn't rapping.
Right.
I was like, nah, he got. I was like,
he
found. I was like, he found it. He got something.
Right.
And yeah, he just, yeah, yeah. So he would be the 5th.
All right, so we're gonna have to double back a little bit because we missed something.
Nah, we right on time.
What's the difference between you and you as an artist or you as an entertainer?
Right.
Say that one more time.
What's the difference between you and you as an entertainer?
You get me.
I felt like that. I knew that was. I just knew.
That's why it's Jordon Edward. You get me. It's you're not. It's the return of lyrics, but you still got me.
There's no on-off switch.
Nah, it's just all full tank on go.
What's your go-to track?
For myself?
Anything. Look like you.
Happy, sad, just getting in your
jump
car.
in the car.
Yeah, just your go-to
No,
track.
you said, well, because you answered earlier.
You listen to yourself,
music.
yeah.
Is there anything that you maybe throw back to, like an oldie, turn on, you know, feel good?
I mean, it all depends on what type of mood I'm in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to put it to water, it's a difference of, you know, it's a cold day. Like, all right, what's that water like? You know what I'm saying? It's frozen. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm in the, you know, like my waves is crashing and shit like that. Like, you know, like Castaway. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I gotta listen to then. Sometimes I go to some older music. A lot of times I go to my music. And it's energy, you know. That's why also I write my music. It's my guide back to myself. You know, it's my lyrics. It's my scriptures. So I'm always listening to myself because why do I want to listen to somebody else or what they went through? That's how I actually got very in tune with other things because I immersed myself. We Pisces, so we immerse ourselves fully. Especially if you just let go. The ones that are just free. There ain't too many of them left. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to jump out there without a life jacket. Because I tell anybody, even official, drown himself. You know, so. But yeah, as far as the track, it just depends on what you just gotta feel the intuition and just know what to put on. And it'll bring you right back, stay present. You know, so.
Do you work with one engineer?
Currently, yeah, we work, because this is just it's a vibe, it's the energy, it's consistency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. You can work with a lot of different people, but there's little things that you'll miss. You know, and just the way that we have our connection is, we do our thing.
So I would imagine he understands, you know, what it is you're trying to express, and he lets you express, because that's
it's
important.
not even about, that's the thing, it's let me express first, don't try to understand it. And that's what he does, you know what I'm saying? He just, yo, bro, do you. That's what it's all about. The studio is home. You should feel comfortable in the studio. You should feel free in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Do I rehearse a lot before I go? Yeah, I do.
As you should.
But, you know, that's only so that when you get there, you can pray free. If I'm off, I know how to structure it still. That's the thing. Do I come in there and do exactly what I rehearsed? Never. But I know this is the base, so that if I'm in there for 30 minutes and I haven't even got the hook down, well, let me lay this. I rehearsed this. So now I can go back and listen later. But it's, music feels good. Sometimes when I get in the studio, I'm feeling a lot different. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, the lights is on now. So that's just it. Just staying present.
Right.
What makes you different?
My name's different. How you spell my name?
Jordon.
Say that one more time, a little louder.
Jordon.
Oh, yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
It's not Jordan, it's Jordon.
There you go.
Right.
You never forget. That right there, we don't need to say no more. Okay. That's a closer like Jordan.
So I definitely appreciate you, bro, for coming out and vibing with me and Danny and Live in the Living Room. Would you mind like leaving us with the performance?
Yeah, definitely. Let's get it. Okay.
You don't gotta tie long. I want you here, baby, right here. Call it home. Tell me what's your favorite song. Yeah. Baby, you don't gotta tie long. I want you here, baby, right here. Call it home. Tell me what's your favorite song. Yeah.
Raising Canaan, life was hard, baby. Went through my war, yeah, you took my battle scars crazy. You took my heart, you drive me crazy. You showed me love, new life, half on a baby, now return to glory. Okay, I'm back. That gon' be Brian Black, mama, yeah, you know my story. Now you my future before me. Let's take a shot, big shot, yeah, that right with us.
You don't gotta tie long.
Yeah.
I want you here, baby, right here. Call it home. Tell me what's your favorite song. Tell me what's your favorite song. Baby, you don't gotta tie long. I want you here, baby, right here. Call it home. Tell me what's your favorite song. Yeah.
I'm on my Russell Wilson with me, she got a future. I ain't afraid to tell the world that I'm scared to lose ya. Playing games of TikTok, shit don't ever stop. Sliding on them niggas, switch non-stop. This is God's plan, my gift is in it, baby. 9 months from now, it's a boy, yeah, a little baby. This is God's plan, my gift is in it, baby. 9 months from now, it's a boy, yes, a little feminist.